How's it going, guys? It's Poetry7, and welcome back to another episode of the Absolutist Italy campaign. To be honest, I was thinking about this. We could probably be doing a lot more wars than we've been doing. I've probably been slacking off, but this isn't a world conquest, so I don't really care. It's probably whatever. What we should be doing is like permanently, basically, be spying on the Ottomans and on Austria and France. Austria not as much, and France not as much anymore, but still, we'll see. There's all of our cores, which is awesome. Because, like, that's the thing. Is like, I haven't even positioned all my armies in place for the next war, and yet we're already ready for the next one. So we should definitely be going a little more quickly. So, like, for instance, kind of consolidating East Africa. I feel like we might just want to eat everyone else here. I don't really feel like there's any reason not to at this point. What we could do, possibly, would be, like, maybe make a colonial sort of... march or something, protectorate over here, like maybe Yaka or something. Like, what do you guys look like? 88 war score. That could be fun. Take Yaka, turn them into a or like Oyo or someone, turn them into a giant march that we feed all of West Africa. In fact, if I was going to do that any region, I guess West Africa would be a region, and that would be more realistic to what happened in like imperialism times. Lots of times it was just protectorates and stuff. Kinda, although they were very like puppet-like, as far as I know. But maybe I'm just trying to think if with Medri Bari we would like to do anything with them at all. Even we could eat them, of course, or we could also just let them exist here. Doesn't honestly for money we're fine without him either way. It doesn't really matter at all. From a financial perspective, we're making bank right now, but what do you expect? Oh, Ming is over here in Tabaristan. Ah, cool. Our siege general has yet to arrive even. Let's go and do this. Bring some armies, spread them out, What should we be doing right now? That is a good question, and I do not have the answer to that. So Albania is pretty big, obviously. Switzerland's going to be getting bigger. You're allied to a bunch of people, which is why I haven't declared war on you yet. You're lucky. You're lucky, mister. Portugal, do you have... You still have an heir. Yeah, I can't wait till your heir dies, though. I'm gonna freaking declare war on you, buddy. You know what I should do? I should improve relations with them. Because we got so much war score squeezed out of the Ottomans last time, what we probably want to do is fabricate some more now and then stop for a while. Why is this not a actual core? That's weird. It should be a core, right? Did I not make it a core? That's weird. Why is that? Seems like it might be a bug. It's part of Thrace, which is a state. No, it's not. Why did I think it was a state? Full core. Oh, you know what it is? It's because I annexed Greece, didn't I? So the Greek, I got a full core. I'm just not actually using the effects of it. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool, I figured that out. What do we have for our next idea group? And also, do we have any new policies we could do? We actually do. Do I care about any of these? Probably not too much, but I tell you what, that one's actually... This is normally one that I normally do. The pen relies on the swords. Pretty good one. Also, our force limit is just flippin' ridiculous. Let's get another army down here, maybe. And then, maybe, like, another army over here. Let's militarize our state a little bit. Let's go and get like some trade ships too. I might as well. I'm not gonna be min-maxy. I'm building them all in the same province, so it'll take longer to build, but whatever. I don't care. Other wars we could do. If we want to do that Mali war, we could do that right now. And I kind of feel like we should. We have a relationship slot. I feel like that would be fine. Let's get our big old fleet here, wherever it is. Giant fleet, even. Bring it over here. We'll meet up in Valencia. I mean, we're going to do a war with France in the near future, actually, so I probably shouldn't worry about stuff too much. You know, don't worry about that. We got a whole nother army training here for the purpose of beating up the Frenchies. They seek him here, they seek him there. Those Frenchies seek him everywhere. Is he in heaven, or is he in hell? The damned, elusive Pimpernel. Scarlet Pimpernel, you know. I'm hip with the kids and stuff. The kids who, you know, read books about the 1800s and the, well, no, late 1700s. So we have so much trade power, actually. I don't even know where we care to fabricate on the Ottomans anymore. I guess stuff that we already have as cores, or, you know, core states, which is that one basically, and that's it. Yeah, I don't even know where else we would want to. I guess just along the coast here. There's some high development stuff there, ish. Yeah, we'll figure out something. We got plenty of time and money and resources. So yeah, like mainly, I think we could actually be doing a lot more. We could probably be affording to do a lot more wars in quick succession, but I'm not gonna worry about it too much. So I'm lazy. Start converting everything. Oh, it is time to embrace the institution. It's gonna cost a ton no matter what. So we're gonna take it. Culture conversion cost minus 25% is pretty good. We also got a lot of new stuff. Max colonial range. We got a new idea group. I still don't even know what I want to do for this idea group, but I'm kind of feeling like, I don't know, like a military one is probably good, actually. I was gonna say like an admin one, but we're even in every category. Not that it really matters, but mostly it comes down to what you have points for. We might be I'm trying to think if there's going to be anyone I'm going to be diplo-annexing in the near future. We might create like a client state or something up in, I don't know, maybe in Britain if we get that far. Well, Portugal, I guess, would be one that we might consider annexing. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do quality. Quality is always fun. You know, let's do it. Let's do it. I don't really care. Let's go with the white coats. How about that? And the Latin Dragoons will be switched to Reformed Latin Hussars. Get that infantry combat ability right away. Now our troops will destroy everyone, probably. I hope. Ottomans is no longer a valid rival. Now that's what I like to see. That's what I flippin' like to see, bud. I suppose we could just eat Medjugorje or vassalize them and whatever else. I don't know. Well, again, we're gonna make Mali probably be a vassal of ours. Constantinople has some rebels. Okay. Let's go ahead and, you know, we probably want to get like another general or something. You know, I haven't looked at this today yet in this recording session, so this is definitely something we should do. I'm just gonna get an Inquisitor. In fact, do we have an Inquisitor right now? No, we don't. Why do we not? Get him. We need that Inquisitor. Call a diet. Oh, it's gonna be perfect. Grand Generalship. Yeah, look at that. Nice. We could even get another idea right now, but I'm gonna wait for a second. We do have Revolution. Have less prestige than 0. That's fine. We'll get that. We'll get that handled in a second. Our truce with Brazil ended. I forgot about that. Brazil is independent. Oh yeah, because they're French. Or no, they were supported by the French because they were Spanish. I don't remember. Something like that. Something like that. Cool. Well, we have France here. We have enough for one claim on them. Nice. Do we have any stuff that is not? Not really. We just don't even have enough state limit to make use of anything, really, which is sad, but it's just kind of the way it goes. We should go to development mode, honestly. Alencon looks like it will be a good one. Bourgeon, Alencon, 33 development. Yeah, let's do that one. That's all we have enough for, really. Yeah, France, I'm gonna declare war on you, I think. Portugal would not defend, which is good. Gelray in Canada and French Mexico. Yeah, whatever. I don't care. Let's go. Let us go. Okay. And this is gonna be a pretty straightforward war, I do believe. You go up there when you're done with that. In fact, you guys don't even need to worry about coming over here. Go over there. Cool. Hopefully the siege finishes. Nope, not yet. Okay, and I think it is time to do this this Mali thing. If we're gonna do it, might as well do it early. So we're gonna have 3 wars going on at once. It's okay. Like I said, I've been lazy, honestly, and just now I'm gonna be starting to catch up on that laziness. Stuff I could have been doing before, I will start to do now. Britain, I might want to start fabricating on you. Fabrication honestly does basically nothing at this point in the game. I mostly just do it so I'm not wasting diplomats. But to be honest, what we should do instead is do this. Own subject countries. That's about it. Yep, do that. And now that should be already giving us more benefit than I was getting out of that before. So they'll improve with Albania first, which is probably not the first choice I would make, but whatever. Yo, Ming, you're really annoying. I hope you don't plan on taking anything. I think you were probably just defending one of your, many tributaries, but, once they peace out, we'll see, we'll see. They might make them release stuff, but, I mean, it wouldn't be terrible. It'd just be a little annoying. Okay. But this is the point of the game where you have so many armies, you don't need to have them all be in one place, which is really nice, because then you have armies just basically there to beat up the rebels that are inevitably going to spawn. Still do have this looming disaster because of our lack of prestige. Once we, win a few battles, and that'll be fine. Excuse me. Should have turned away from the mic for that. Definitely. That's okay. I'm not peacing out with you until Ming pieces out with you, dog. Or, well, Oirad, isn't it? Dude, I'll spend 4,000 manpower to get a good chance of culture shifting. I mean, heck, maybe I'll conquer the whole rest of the coastline of India. It wouldn't be a terrible idea. Do we have any more army space? Oh, yeah, we do. All right, well, let's build let's build more troops here. Just drop 500 ducats on that, no problem. We do need to build the Suez Canal. I want to do that. So maybe in a little bit, we'll spend a good, solid year at peace just to raise enough funds for that. Put all of our troop stuff down. Where is your capital? There it is. What culture group are you in? You're in the... No, not Morocco. Mali is Mali. Okay, makes sense. I should have looked at the map. Which is it's like up to Songhai, Bambara, Diola. Okay, so it's just a good chunk of land. I'm gonna feed them like all of West Africa because basically, why not? Why would I have multiple states there when I could just have one giant Mali? And we'll probably make them a march, of course, after we convert the religion. They're not big enough to have many issues, I would expect. We already got rid of our issues with Persia, really, so that's good. Oh yeah, we're with France, aren't we? Whatever, no problem. Man, this is the part of the game. See, some people say this part of the game is boring. I don't know why. It's so fun. You just beat up everyone. Maybe it's because there's no challenge. I get that. I actually alternate. Sometimes I like a good challenge. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I'm fine with eating everything. In fact, I think a perfect mix of the two is what you really want to see. For me personally, at least. It's like, I'd like to have it be early on a bunch of hard stuff that I have to do. But, some challenges and stuff. And this game presented its own unique challenges. It wasn't super difficult. It was all right. It was just a little bit of a slow burn. But anyways, but it's mainly just the stuff where it has like a mix of difficult and also then steamrolling in the late game and just eating everything. Because it makes you feel like you're an absolute monarch, like Napoleon was, essentially, Some along those lines. You feel like you are you've created a strong centralized state in a time period when that was the challenge of every major ruler was trying to accomplish. Oh, look at this. We might be able to trap him. Well, we already did trap him. Cool. Mali, would you become my vassal, please? Will you marry my vassalage? Yeah, I don't care about that. Do you have any other forts? If not, then why is this happening? The one thing I'm thinking of is maybe we want to take the Ivory Coast for ourselves. Move into West Africa. I did mention earlier, of course, that I don't want to really do colonization. But maybe we'll twist that a little bit. I did actually mention that I might want to do this a little bit. So maybe what we'll say is that we're shifting towards an imperialist view, which is also why we're going to expand in India more and East Africa probably, because I'm running out of stuff to conquer in Europe. You know, maybe we'll justify the roleplay in saying that we are starting to conquer just from our other rivals, rather, instead of doing like a normal sort of instead of what we have been doing, we're shifting more towards an overseas outlook. The imperialism is hitting us a little bit early, and now we're starting to look and we're saying, hey, maybe it'd be good to get some overseas holdings, you know? Not to mention the Ivory Coast is such a good node. Well, actually, it's honestly probably not that good anymore because we've stripped most of the wealth off before it even reaches here, but you might as well do that. The other idea that we could do, and the other reason I guess I would do this is because there is a charter here. That's the main thing. Otherwise, I wouldn't really care. So maybe we'll take all the charter land and then say everything inland is going to be owned by Mali directly, and that's sort of like what a lot of times happen with imperialism. Not that that's a good thing, but, you know. This game is about role-playing. I don't think it's not a good thing that stuff like this happen. What do you think culture conversion is, you know? It's, you know, removing their own culture and basically suppressing minority cultures to make them your own. Not the greatest message to be sending, historically speaking, but, you know, it's part of the game. It's a gameplay mechanic, and it's supposed to model that stuff because it's a historiographical game. It's a game with historical bases, so you know. I'll just say I don't condone the behavior that is being displayed here. To put it in the cheesiest way possible. You guys know that though. I hope you do. So when is our truce with the Ottomans going to be done? 42. Oh, we got quite a ways. Oh, it's quite a ways away. Canada is over here attacking us. It's the Quebecans, and they're French, you know. You guys don't have any other forts, so I don't know why you're even trying to fight still. But I guess because the fact that you have an army, even if it's a small one, albeit a small one. We're basically done with this French war as well, but we don't have any war score. Why don't you have any war score, friends? I guess it's just because of Canada and Georgia just got popped out, and so that's why I said Georgia there. You might have noticed. Won the siege of Picardy. Cool. Let's just focus that way. I'm gonna take one army from over here and bring him down to East Africa. I feel like we might as well go ahead and declare war on Medjugorje Bari and Italy. I feel like it's alright to do an imperialistic sort of roleplay thing. Again, I'm trying to keep the roleplay being mostly Eurocentric, but during this time, even like people like Italy and Germany, well, not during this time in particular, but like a little later in the mid 1800s and stuff, in late 1800s, countries that were traditionally for the past few hundred years beforehand not imperialistic and stuff. They were, you know, they were making strong centralized states in Europe. But they weren't necessarily colonization focused. During this time, a little later, of course, like I said, they were actually starting to look overseas. Like Germany, I believe, like bought some land from Spain, like some Pacific islands, and then conquered some for themselves in like East Africa, I believe. Italy also conquered Ethiopia and other lands in East Africa and North Africa. So like it kind of makes sense that we'd be doing this and stuff. So hopefully you guys don't mind me stretching the rules a little bit just so I can have stuff to conquer. I'm sure you don't mind. Otherwise we'd just be sitting here. So this is like, oh yep, we can Traverstan is open to us now, by the way. I did not realize. Alright, that's good. Siege down everything. Okay. Shouldn't be too much longer now, honestly. Lose 2... Dude, I'll gain the mercantilism any day of the week. I'm gonna make one more stack down here, by the way, as well, because I feel like Levanus is pretty large. Aren't they like the 2nd or 3rd great power? No, they're 6th. Wow. France is ahead of you, Levanus. Man, you must really stink at this whole, you know, imperialism thing, buddy. Alright, Mali, I would like to, yearly corruption and monthly autonomy change. Oh, nice. Cool. Tell you what, I'm actually going to wrap this episode up now, because I do need to come back and do another one, but I also have stuff to do in 20 minutes or so I need to end this here. Thank you guys for watching. Please go and leave a like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.